Hello, guys. I'm back, and we are back for the 2021 Draft Lottery. I'm really happy to kick off the off season with this, and I really hope all of you have been doing great lately and throughout this strange last 18 months or so. Congrats to Tampa Bay fans, if there are some around in our league. I was hoping for a little bit longer Stanley Cup final, but eh, it is what it is. So you probably noticed that this time there is no music in the background because last year I got a copyright strike from I don't know who, ESPN, NBC. Somebody was not targeting but screening my stream, so we'll go without background music this time. So anyway, we can start, and as you know, the first we always start with the drawing of lots, which is here. So you should be able to see my screen already. Just let me check it out. Yes. So on the left side we have the teams alphabetically with number of balls 1. This is just to draw the lots in which they will be slotted for the actual lottery. And we will not take a lot of time with this. We click submit, and then we will reveal the order in which the teams will be slotted for the lottery. As you know, or as you see, or if you don't, I will remind you, the the picks, the first team is the team that owns the pick, and if there are brackets after that, it's indicating the original owner of the pick. This is important also for the other rounds of the draft, because once we draw the order in the first round, uh, we it will determine the order for the whole draft, of course. So I will now order these uh, in in the correct order, and I will set up the lottery. And in the meantime, you can go and check out the nominees for the 2021 UDL Awards, and you can also vote. And since there is no background music to switch to, you can also play your own music while I set up the lottery. And I'll be back in maybe 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, we're almost ready. As you see, there are a number of teams that have pretty good odds at winning the first overall selection, and Kevin has the most picks in the first round with 3 picks. So I will be switching to over to my screen now, and it should be. I double checked it, and it should be okay. This is on the right side my spreadsheet that I'm using to help me order, and on the left side is the actual lottery tool that we are using. So I think everything looks okay. You see in brackets the teams that originally owned the picks. There are 7 traded picks in the first round in total. So this again, this is not yet the lottery, although the Wolfsburg drew the first lot with the most balls. So we'll see what happens. So we'll switch over to the lottery sheet and then click submit, and the lottery should be drawn. So we will now reveal the picks in reverse order like we do each year. Starting with the 20th pick, it's the first one of the Hearst, the original pick of the Royals, which had 6 balls, so it's not a big surprise that it's towards the back of the first round. The next pick, number 19, goes to the Turtles with the Linköping pick, which had quite good odds, but so is the lottery. So Elliot's first pick will be a late first rounder. So the number 18 pick goes to Mike and the Aces, and not this one, sorry, it's the original pick of the Tiger, so this comes at 18. At number 17 is the Ice Dice with their pick, one of the actually the only one of the top 4 of the last playoffs who didn't trade their pick. So Mark will pick at number 17. Number 16 is the Kansas City Scouts pick, originally the Andrews pick, now owned by Vince and the Ramparts. So their first of 2 picks will come at number 16. Here comes the next Hearst pick. So Clint will not be handing out a top selection to Kevin. So where is this? This is it. Number 15, and 2 out of 3 shots already fired by the Hearst franchise. Number 14 is the other pick of the Turtles, which is their own. So with 2 picks in the back third, in the final third of the first round, Elliot will, I assume, not be the happiest GM around. And next we have the next Quebec pick. So Vince's original pick, he comes at number 13. So he also must have hoped for better results. But it's a wild card draft. At least that's what everybody says. So the next pick, number 12, is Sparta's selection. Their own pick comes at number 12. At number 11 is the Orlando Sour Bears selection. Their own. I think they have only one. So they come at number 11. So this is the selection for Will. And now we go into the top 10. So we'll start with number 10, of course. And it's Hearst's original pick. And the final pick, which remained to be drawn for Kevin. So he has one selection only in the top 10, and it's number 10. Wow. The top odds selection comes at number 9. So this was originally my pick, which I'm quite happy to not have turned out to be a top 3 selection or something. I would be a little bit more disappointed. But James has another shot, so maybe. At number 8 comes the selection of the Upper Canada Patriots, their own selection. So Jeremy will pick at number 8. Still interesting, the championship pick of the original from the Montreal. It's owned by Sparta and not yet drawn, climbing quite high. Jay will pick at number 7 with the Ghost original pick. Number 6 is Atlanta. Atlanta, Vinny, they come at number 6, and this was the highest remaining odds pick. So now in the top 5, I reckon Max is quite happy because he often draws quite late, but now he's in the top 5 at least. And in the top 4, since this number 5 selection goes to Mike and the Aces, so Benedict's is with the top 5 selection. So the number 4 goes to Greg and the Kamloops Blazers with their own pick. So now we have 3 picks, two of which were originally owned by their owners, or still owned by their original owners. I didn't know what I was trying to say. And Sparta with the championship pick of the Montreal Wanderers. So we see the number 3 is the Wolfsburg pick. So James slots at number 3. And now, wow, this pick had less than 1% chance of drawing the top selection. So it will be quite a shocker if it wins. So let's see. Number 2 is the Montreal pick. So Max and the Jackalopes win the top selection in the 2021 UDL Draft. So congratulations. Also congratulations to Ajay on the 2nd overall. It turned out to be a great pickup. He probably wouldn't have hoped that this would be his higher selection of the 2 he owned, but this is the draft order for the first round. Surely some are more happy than others, and after that, maybe tomorrow I will finalize the draft order in the system, and I will reopen the trading. So feel free to start talking trades, and also don't forget to vote on the awards. We will be revealing the winners at the start or around the start of the draft, so in 2 weeks or something, maybe more than 2 weeks. We'll see. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all around. Bye bye.